joining us on this episode of Brand and Business News, your indispensable companion on the journey through Nigeria's marketing communication industry, PR strategic innovation, and the bustling activities of the business community. My name is Uzoma Atuma. Today on the show, exclusive coverage. The Minister of Petroleum, Minister Lokpobiri, captivates audience at the Petroleum Club of Lagos interactive dinner, connecting minds and markets. ARCON Journal launches to foster collaboration. On our interview segment, OAAN President advocates balanced regulation and sustainable growth for Nigeria's outdoor advertising sector. This and many more will come your way shortly. Don't go anywhere.
By innovation and influence, where branding defines success and communication is key. We bring you Brand and Business News on TV, your gateway to the latest in marketing strategies, branding trends, and business insights. Join us every Thursday evening as we explore the forefront of business innovation and consumer trends. From exclusive event coverage to insightful consumer feedback, Brand and Business News on TV is where brand stories meet its audience. Don't miss out. Join the conversation. Partner with us today and elevate your brand's impact. For event coverage, partnership, and advertising opportunities, contact us now on www.bbnewstv.com or call +234 7037 529494. That is +234 7037529494. Brand and Business News on TV, shaping the future of business, brands, and marketing, one story at a time.
Welcome back. Today we'll begin with brand events, exclusive coverage for the Petroleum Club of Lagos quarterly dinner, where the Minister for Petroleum, Minister Lokpobiri, set the stage ablaze with his electrifying presence and visionary discourse. The interactive dinner wasn't just an event, it was a showcase of strategic insight and bold initiative that could redefine Nigeria's energy future. Stay tuned as we bring you an exclusive report on how the Minister captivated the audience and ignited crucial discussion that could shape the trajectory of the nation's petroleum sector.
Now, brand events.
In a standout evening of industry conviviality and insightful discourse, Minister of State for Petroleum, Minister Lokpobiri, took center stage at the Metropolitan Club in Lagos for the second quarterly dinner lecture hosted by the Petroleum Club of Lagos.
In 4-5 years, it will grow to about $120 billion if it is in Nigeria.
The Petroleum Club, renowned for fostering interactions among industry stalwarts and technical experts, orchestrated an event that drew a distinguished crowd of dignitaries and enthusiasts alike. A notable highlight of the affair was the networking opportunities it afforded. Attendees seized the chance to forge new connections and deepen existing ones, fostering collaboration and synergy within the sector. The exchange of ideas and experiences among members and guests created a vibrant atmosphere, brimming with enthusiasm. According to the president of the club, Austin Avuru, the event is poised to proffer new solutions to the lingering issues within Nigeria's oil and gas industry.
So when things get tough, it is imperative that we listen to those who can turn things around. And that's why the industry is gathered the way we are here this evening, to listen to the Honorable Minister of Petroleum Resources.
Minister Minister Lokpobiri's address added gravitas to the occasion. His comprehensive insights into the multifaceted dimensions of the petroleum industry not only enlightened the audience, but also elicited smiles and laughter, reflecting the collective spirit of the gathering.
The Honorable Minister showed some understanding of, really where the touch points are. So I'm quite confident that stakeholders are sort of feeling engaged. And I also pitched to him that a diverse industry where you have men and women is critical to get us to where we need to go as an oil and gas industry.
One of the things have been said today that tell us about a minister that wants to do things differently. He's been very, very candid. This has been more of a family discussion, and I think it's going to spur a lot of thinking. The charge has been that we need to go back to our drawing boards and think how we're going to foster more production by thinking differently.
I think the minister was quite open in saying that, he also understands the challenges that the industry is facing. He has given almost a blanket check saying that, the industry should come and rub minds, and then we'll be able to resolve most of those issues.
The event, a testament to the power of collaboration and community, underscored the importance of such gatherings in driving progress and innovation within the sector. It served as a platform for knowledge sharing, relationship building, and celebration of the industry's achievement.
More on brand events.
In the bustling heart of Lagos, at the Sheba Event Center in Ikeja, a landmark event unfolded on the 27th of June 2024. The Advertising Regulatory Council of Nigeria, ARCON, proudly unveiled the first edition of the ARCON Journal to Advertising and Marketing Communication, AJAMC, during the Advertising Industry Colloquium 2.0. This gathering wasn't just another industry event, it was a pivotal moment aimed at transforming Nigeria's advertising landscape.
You celebrating first. Thank you.
Amidst the buzz of industry professionals, academics and eager students, the Director General of ARCON took the stage. His words resonated with the audience as he articulated the journal's ambitious mission to bridge the gap between cutting-edge academic research and the practicalities of industry practice.
For me, this is one of the biggest things that is happening in our industry. For any profession to thrive and succeed, they must build a bridge between the town and ground. If, for example, we as professionals, we decide to keep our space, the academics and the students decide to stay in their space, the dichotomy and the gap will be so much that we will be asking ourselves questions.
The significance of AJAMC wasn't lost in Professor Pate Omar, the Vice Chancellor of the Federal University of Kashere. In his address, he emphasized the critical need for the journal to uphold credibility and longevity beyond its inaugural edition. Sustained quality, he asserted, will cement AJAMC as a trusted publication for universities and industry professionals alike.
One of the most difficult things is always easy to start a journal, but continuously sustaining a journal with credibility is where the problem is. And I wouldn't want the journal to start volume 1, number 1, and it dies. We will want it to continue reproducing itself with quality articles so that it can be respected and it can also be accepted as an acceptable publication, or anybody who publishes his publication can be accepted by his university as coming from a journal that is highly rated.
For Femi Adelusi, former president of MIPAN, the journal's launch marked a turning point in regulatory discourse. It is not just about research, he explained, but about how this insight can shape policies and consumer interaction. AJAMC provides a vital platform for testing and refining our industry's regulatory framework.
What I'll say about a journal like this, and I've done a quick scan through to look at the various topics. The contributions from the academic sector, contributions also from the industrial sector. Clearly, again, one of the ways in which the industry can test some of the, one of the realities of our industry today is around regulation. Okay? And one of the topical issues, for example, is the use of foreign models. Question I have, which a journal like this can do for us, is to test from a research standpoint, practically, how do consumers react when they see a foreign model or a Nigerian model in an advertising?
Behind the scene, Professor Rotimi Olatunji, Chairman of the Planning Committee and Editor-in-Chief of AJAMC, spoke passionately about the journal's editorial journey.
When we concluded the 2023 edition, which we call AIC 1.0, around March last year, we had the privilege of having Professor Pate as our panel, one of our discussants that day. Following the success of that event, the committee went on the drawing board again to see how we can up our game to ensure greater success. And I'm happy today that our more than a year efforts of sleeplessness on the road, at meetings, and all of that has yielded a great success story today. I want to thank members of the committee for working tirelessly for this.
Beyond scholarly discussion, the event embraced the vibrancy of youths and innovation with a spirited pitch competition. Students from campuses across Nigeria showcased their entrepreneurial prowess, vying for top honors. Cheers erupted as Covenant University clinched the grand prize, a testament to the event's blend of academic rigor and practical application. As the evening drew to a close, the echoes of the Advertising Industry Colloquium 2.0 lingered. It wasn't just a lunch, it was a promise of collaboration, innovation, and growth. ARCON had set the stage, and AJAMC was poised to lead the charge in shaping the future of advertising in Nigeria and beyond.
Amidst a dynamic world propelled by innovation and influence, where branding defines success and communication is key, we bring you brand business news on TV, your gateway to the latest in marketing strategies, branding trends, and business insights. Join us every Thursday evening as we explore the forefront of business innovation and consumer trends. From exclusive event coverage to insightful consumer feedback, brand and business news on TV is where brand stories meet its audience. Don't miss out. Join the conversation. Partner with us today and elevate your brand's impact. For event coverage, partnership, and advertising opportunities, contact us now on www.bbnewstv.com or call +234 7037 529494. That is +234 7037 529494. Brand and business news on TV, shaping the future of business, brands, and marketing. One story at a time.
Still on brand and business news, now to our interview segment, LTBB. Let's talk brand and business. We have a compelling discussion lined up with the president of OAAN, Outdoor Advertising Association of Nigeria, Mr. Shola Akinshiku, who sits down with our seasoned host, Shino Itade. Together, they explore the crucial balance between regulation and sustainable growth in Nigeria's outdoor advertising sector. Stay tuned as Shino Itade navigates this insightful conversation that promises to illuminate the future of advertising in our country.
Now, LTBB, let's talk brand and business with Shino Ide.
This is Let's Talk Brand and Business, a platform specially created to host technocrats, leaders, and industry authorities within the marketing, communications, and business community. My name is Shino Ide, your host on this special segment. Today we are diving into the dynamic world of out-of-home advertising, where creativity meets commerce on the streets and public places across Nigeria. My guest today occupies the seat that controls major happenings when it comes to the practice of out-of-home advertising professionally. A man with decades of experience and industry foresight. Viewers, I bring you the President, Out-of-Home Advertising Association of Nigeria, Mr. Shola Akinshiku. It's good to have you on the show, sir.
Thanks so very much, Shina.
Now let's talk business. Mr. President, critics argue that the outdoor advertising sector in Nigeria is burdened by overtaxation, potentially stifling innovation and growth. How does the association, under your tenure, plan to engage with government bodies to advocate for a more favorable tax structure, fostering an environment that is conducive, for investment?
I appreciate critics for identifying one of the major problems that we have in our subsector of the economy. With the growth of the subsector has come this cankerworm of multiple taxation. I like to equate the taxation in our industry with the propensity for states to discover oil. I think we are overburdened with issues of taxation. Unfortunately, even the smaller platforms have become unbearably expensive, consequent on the taxation we experience. I don't know if there is any other segment of the economy that is as heavily taxed as out of home. We are heavily taxed.
Now, sir, before you go ahead, what role does ARCON play in your growth and sustainability, saying that there are different bodies claiming ownership to your survival, one way or the other, from LASA to local government and the like? So, what's the
I think we.
Before you tell us about your solution and
the out of home advertising subsector, one of the reasons we are exposed to double taxation or multi-taxation is because we have regulations from all sides. Now, ARCON and our practice. ARCON is a creation of law for the regulation of the practice of advertising in Nigeria. The only area that ARCON comes in is in the display that will be on the billboard. Without ARCON's approval, you cannot have your display on the billboard. It will be illegal if it's not been approved by ARCON. We're running foul of the provision of the law. ARCON does not control the distance between billboards. ARCON does not control the size of the billboards. ARCON does not control the location of the billboards. ARCON does not control who can install billboards. The only thing ARCON does is to approve the material, which is okay, because the law that established ARCON envisages that all advertisements on radio, on television, on billboards, by whatever means or whatever platform, must be truthful, must be decent, and must respect the sensibilities of viewers.
And does the association have a role in that?
No. What we are doing is that sufficiently we have tried to go through ARCON because the only known body set up by the Nigerian law to regulate and control the practice of advertising in all its ramifications and aspects. But there is a limit to which ARCON can go. ARCON does not have control over the environment, the Minister of Environment, for instance. And so it is only the Minister of Environment if there is a collaboration with the Minister of Information or with ARCON. But what we are trying to do is create a situation where the subsector of out-of-home practice is even chartered.
Well, are you saying there are no laws? There are no laws that mandate people who want to go into out of home professionally. There are no laws currently that mandates them to be a member of OAAN before they come out.
No. Don't let us forget that it's a professional association. And the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria allows for freedom of association. So you can choose not to belong to an association.
Tell us, what plans are you putting in place to facilitate some of
this? Is industry, it's a practice, it's where we make a living, and so we are interested in ensuring that that other leg is also protected. We might end up with the National Assembly with a bill for the creation of a chartered body, well, maybe a body chartered for the control of out-of-home practice that makes it mandatory for individuals that must go into out-of-home practice to subscribe to the dictates of that charter.
There's been a report of decline and stereotypes in your industry. Many have argued and linked this to aging members with no thorough succession plan. Once they age or take a break from the company, the business drops. In your opinion, what do you think is responsible for this? And what's the way out?
Well, I'd rather look at the way out before looking at what is responsible. The issue of succession is a problem in our kind of economy. It's not only in out-of-home, not only in advertising, it cuts across, even in banking. For our industry, yes, there are companies that have been existing in a long while and they are still existing. I think it's about the objective of setting up a company. One thing we do is when we screen new members, we look out for something. The authorized share capital. You must first be a limited liability company, not just an entrepreneur, some business name. No. When you have a limited liability concern, chances are that it will outlast the owners.
Some of the guidelines for members who want to be chartered. I believe this new regulatory framework is geared towards protecting capital flights and the advertising structure in Nigeria. This is not sitting well with some sectoral body.
Amidst a dynamic world propelled by innovation and influence, where branding defines success and communication is key, we bring you brand and business news on TV, your gateway to the latest in marketing strategies, branding trends, and business insights. Join us every Thursday evening as we explore the forefront of business innovation and consumer trends. From exclusive event coverage to insightful consumer feedback, brand and business news on TV is where brand stories meet its audience. Don't miss out. Join the conversation. Partner with us today and elevate your brand's impact. For event coverage, partnership, and advertising opportunities, contact us now on www.bbnewstv.com or call +234 7037 529494. That is +234 7037 529494. Brand and business news on TV, shaping the future of business, brands, and marketing. One story at a time.
And this is where we draw the curtains for today's episode of Brand and Business News. Stay connected with us on all our social media platforms for more exclusive insights on marketing communication and brand updates. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as displayed on your screen for full access to our interviews and other interesting contents. Join us again next week on this same channel for another enriching episode where we uncover the latest trends shaping the integrated marketing communication industry and Nigeria's dynamic business world. This is Brand and Business News. Bye for now.